Hello. This thing is still here. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. We're gonna leave this here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave this here. Just gonna let this live here. In peace. Maybe I can. No, I literally can't. I mean, I actually I can't. This thing is just stuck here. And I'm not convinced I want to move it. Hmm. 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 Well, that's fine. We can live with this. Hello. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. Why am I so tired? Yeah. Hmm. Well, today, today, the plan is to just work on some stuff. I finally got around to, I think, hopefully having a place to put my phone that's in a reasonable spot. So part of the stream will be now finally using VTube Studio on my phone and not just on my computer. And then with any luck, I'll have better tracking. I tried it for a little bit and it's very different. It's very different. In some ways better because I can actually frown. In some ways worse because it doesn't seem to track my eyebrows and eyes as well. So I'm gonna be doing a little finagling to try to get that figured out today. And that's the plan. That is the plan for today. And then if I get that all worked out and I'm still awake enough, we'll do some art. We'll do some stuff. Because today is so-called Maker's Monday. And we be making some stuff. We're gonna get some stuff figured out. Yeah. Yep. That's the plan. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Oh man, I'm old. I'm just tired today. I don't know what it is. Oh, I just heard my arms pop. That's incredible. That's incredible. Alright. So, we're just gonna be chatting today, basically. So, for that reason, I set the channel title, what's it called? The category. I set the category to just chatting because we're most going to be just chatting as I work on some stuff physically at my desk while I'm chatting with you guys. That's the plan. So feel free to ask your questions, do whatever it is you want to do. Thumbs up. I guess before that, I should call out the oh, big yawn. I'm so sorry. I should call out the heroes, winners, etc. Vulture, are you there? Vulture, reset factions. Thank you.
Factions reset.
You're the best. Obviously heroes won on that one, so we're just gonna fix that up real quick. Boop. Boop. And then like this. That should do the trick. Yep. Sweet. And I will announce that. Oh, I should also announce that I'm streaming on Twitter or whatever. Heroes Faction 1 today. Also, I'm streaming, I guess, lol. Fixing some Live2d stuff, etc. Yeah. There we go. It's scuffed today. Clearly it's a little scuffed today. We in it. We in it. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. So, step 1 is don't lag behind the action card apparently. And try not to have my chair get stuck. That would also be good. This can of Canada Dry went so fast. 7.5 ounces is so little. You guys think that? You guys feel that way? I feel like 7.5 ounces is so little. How much is my can of pink lemonade? Yeah, this is 12 fluid ounces. Yep. That's decent. That's a decent amount. Although I have that one very slow on purpose. But anyway. Let's get this on the road. Step 1. I need to find out where I'm going to put this camera light. To find a place for this camera light. It does not fit on any of my monitors. Maybe in the top. Nope. 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 This thing is small. Use the teeny weeny cans of root beer for pizza because they're ideal drink for pizza, but it has so much sugar. It does have so much sugar. It's a lot of sugar in soda. A lot of sugar in soda. Yeah. That's why I've switched to this pink lemonade, which has 2 grams of sugar in a 12 fluid ounce can, which is, in my opinion, very reasonable. I think that's a very reasonable amount of sugar. 2 grams is a very, very reasonable amount of sugar for a 12 ounce. And I'll be honest, I actually trust it more because it says 2 grams as opposed to 0 grams. If it said 0 grams of sugar, I'd be very suspicious as to what tomfoolery did they do with the nutrition label to get it to say 0. I don't know where this is going. Where is my lighting thingy going? What do? I just clip it to the... Nah, that's stupid. The angle will be all off. Yeah, this is gonna be a big problem, actually. Where am I going to clip this stupid light for my face? Because I suspect that that's part of the problem that I was having with this AR tracking or whatever, is that it was not really reading wasn't really reading it correctly, you know? Wasn't really reading some darker parts correctly. I guess I could just jam it down there, but I don't really want to do that to my nice, expensive monitor. Yeah, this is a mistake. I already put a little bend in it. Yeah. This is a nice monitor, so let's not do that to my nice monitor. Let's do that to my slightly shittier monitor. That's better. Yeah, alright. Just kidding. That would require this thing to be in any way doable. This whole thing is curved. The back of this monitor is curved. So where do I put this guy? I gotta hang it. This feels like it's a disaster waiting to happen, honestly. I really just don't have a monitor to put this on, actually. Despite having 3 monitors. Like, what if I flip it back here? Is that stupid? Is that too far away? It might be stupid. However, I'm built stupid, so let's have a look as to whether or not that works. How do I turn you on? Oh my god, it's blinding. Holy shit. How does anyone see with this thing in their faces? Holy moly. Oh my god. I've been flashbanged. I've been flashbanged. What the heck? Is this insane? Hold on. Monitor ring light flashbang. That's what I'm Googling. Let me just Google. Yeah. Let's see. Ring light too bright. I really am being flashbanged. Okay, maybe there's an alternate solution. Maybe the alternate solution is I don't flashbang myself, and I instead point this thing at the wall. Let me pull up my camera, my real phone camera. That way I can get some sense as to how badly I'm being flashbanged. Because I really am being flashbanged by this thing. It's a lot. Alright, that's my face. Got it. Cool. Turn on the flashbang. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just so much. It's so much flashbang per flashbang. Like, does this even help though if I diffuse it this way? Let me put it here against the wall. I mean, I guess it helps a little bit. What if I turn it sideways? Am I still getting flashbanged? Okay, what if I turn it this way? We're doing lighting tests right now. My apologies. I'm just trying to not get flashbanged. Okay, you know what? I don't hate that one. That does a decent job of getting some bounce lighting on my face. This is very important. I can get some nice bounce lighting on my face and not fucking flashbang myself. Right? It's very, very important. So I like not getting flashbanged. So this is gonna live here now and do that, I guess. This is ridiculous. I feel ridiculous. I feel ridiculous. Is this even viable? Like, let's say I sit down. Is this super distracting? It's going to take an adjustment, I guess. It's going to be an adjustment for sure. I do feel, at least I'm not being flashbanged, but the rim light is still very harsh. Like the edge of the light is very harsh. But it's significantly better than it pointing at me directly in the face. However, I'm realizing a critical flaw in this plan. There is in fact a critical flaw in this plan. The thing that's angling it away actually needs to be angled towards me, so I'm cooked. Again. No surprises there. My plan is already over. What if I just set it like this? Is the ring light necessary for tracking? So I did a small test yesterday, and when I was facing the lights in my room, the tracking seemed a little better. So I'm seeing how viable it is, right? Because it seemed like it was better, right? It seemed like it actually tracked my blinking, because one of the big problems I was having with the phone tracking was that my blinking was not captured well. In fact, it very much jumped just from like 70% eyes open to eyes completely closed. And I'm someone who makes squinty faces a lot. So that's not gonna work for me. However, I have this new stupid solution, and my new stupid solution is just rest this thing on top of my computer and have it angled away. That's fine. That's fine. Let me just see if that's actually bouncing light. I want to see whether or not this is possible before I get anything else set up, right? Is this even making a difference is the important part. Say I turn this off. It is making a very significant difference, actually. This is kind of very janky, actually. This is extremely janky. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I would like to be able to frown, really. So I can live with this. I can live with this. And if it gets super annoying, I'll live with the reduced quality of lighting. And I'll turn the light off and we'll live. Alright. So that said, let me put my drink somewhere I don't accidentally knock it over, because I have foresight and prescience. And I like the part where I don't knock things over horribly. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright. Now I get to plug in my USB. I learned another important thing yesterday. This is why you test things ahead of time before declaring that you're going to do them. I've never had to worry about this before, but my USB hub has a max power draw. And so when I plugged in my phone, the USB hub gave Windows an error that said power surge detected. You have to reset the USB port or else. So, conclusion. USB hubs have maximum power draws, and if you overpull, it'll cause a power surge. Oopsie. Also, why is this not plugging in now? I definitely created a port yesterday. An open USB port. You know what? Let me just move this over. What is connected to this? What was connected to that? Was the answer my webcam? I sure hope not. What is this? Oh god. I'm being blinded. Alright, we'll come back to this. What just flashbanged me? Oh, it was my wireless control. Okay. Yeah, alright. Don't switch devices. Flashbanged yet again. Sound settings. Stop trying to steal my inputs. Alright. Okay. Hopefully I'm still audible. One would hope. Yep. Alright. Okay, I think it's time to get some tape. I think that's where we are at in my journey, getting some tape. Luckily, I just keep tape around. Unluckily, I seem to have almost no tape left. Perhaps because someone has been using my tape, and it's not me. However, we simply live and let live. Does tape even work? Are you even gonna work? No, you're not. Okay. Yeah, maybe resting this on top of my computer is also not the best idea. I feel like I'm making a fundamental error with this plan. I feel like there's a part of this that I'm failing to see. So where does the light go? There's an even more illegal path. Wait, I've got it. Okay. Does that work? This is like actually stupid. We've ascended past where we were at before. Where's the button to turn this off, actually? Oh lordy. Well, sometimes it be like that. The position of the border leaves something to be desired. Okay, so about this bright. Okay. That seems to be doing something. I think I'll have to work on this one. I'm gonna have to workshop this one. This light bulb. This little ring light thing. So whatever it is doing right now is not. It's not a functional plan. Unless, wait, new plan. New plan. I have a new idea. Hold on, I'm being pinged. Wow. What's my new plan? All right, let me do some around. That could be my new plan. All right. We're poking around behind my monitor. What if I just clip this to you? Does this even work? Wait, how am I gonna turn this on and off? Okay, that worked. That's on. I don't know how I'm gonna turn it off now, but it's on. Alright. Let's say I'm sitting right here, because this is where I'd be sitting. And then let's say that we're here. Here, is this it? Okay. I'm here. What the fuck? Hold up. Okay. Well, I learned something important today. I have these nice power switches on my USB hub that like light up cutely, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm supplying power to... It doesn't fucking work. I push the power button to turn it off. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, I guess I learned that my USB hub is lying to me. That's cool. That's good information to have. I don't know what I expected from something like this, but you know, I expected more than this. I guess I'll just have to unplug it and plug it back in the hard way, but I prefer not to. What the heck else is plugged into that? My webcam? Maybe? Probably? Okay, I'll just unplug it the hard way. We're learning. Does this do anything? How is it still on? What the I unplugged it and it's still on. Is there an internal battery I'm not aware of? Is that what is happening? What? Do you have a battery? I suppose that you must have a battery. Or else how would this work? Okay. So, I guess plugging and unplugging it won't work. That's cool. That's gonna make testing a little harder, huh? Like, how do you test if you can't turn the thing off? Well, we're still at it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. All right. All right, I haven't sneezed. Success. That's how I feel. :3. Okay. This is my face, and then I lean over there and I turn this thing off. I try to turn this thing. Oh my god. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. This is proving difficult. Okay. Alright, it seems to have no impact back there. Maybe I'm just stupid. This is also possible. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. All right. I'm gonna call the light plan a failure for now. Okay, that's fine. We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one. I have a dedicated slot for it, a plug. So I just need to find a place to put it that doesn't blind me. I was thinking some backlight, some diffuse something, and hopefully not directly in my eye line, because directly in my eye line was giving me that like, I can see the side of the LED and it hurts my eyeballs kind of vibe. But I really don't want to spend more money on things like this. I already spent money on peripherals. And yeah, I don't really want to spend more money. So we're moving on. We're moving on to the next part of the plan. The part of the plan where I plug my phone into my computer. All right. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. What? What? Oh, you're kidding me. All right. More signs I'm smart. I plugged the USB hub back into the same slot, thinking I had freed up space. No, I didn't. Yeah, you're detecting my keyboard for the first time. You're about to detect my controller again and try to steal all my sound outputs. I know it, you know it, we all know it. Cease this nonsense immediately. Okay, are we good? Done trolling? Alright. Okay. Alright. Now I can plug this in. And then I can plug this in. My computer's gonna beep again, because of course it is. And then I'm going to go make sure that cellular data is off. And personal hotspot is off. Or else I'm gonna be sad. Cool. Hello, Snuggie. How you doing? How are you on this fine Monday night? We are working on peripherals. I just spent 20 minutes realizing that my ring light was gonna flashbang me every time I turned it on. So that it's for the best. It's for the best. All right. Let's go to VTube Studio. Here it is. Hello. And then I'm gonna go. All right, USB connect. Oh, it's connected. It's already connected. You already connected? Wow. All right, what if I hide my camera? All right, that's working. Cool. Let me put this here. All right. Okay. Does this mean I can finally get rid of my webcam? Maybe. Maybe it does. Maybe it means that. Maybe I can finally get rid of this stupid webcam. Because I do not need this thing anymore. Maybe. Yep. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Great. Alright. Now this thing will stop trying to steal my inputs, which is a very good thing. Okay. Alright. I sit here normally, right? Very good. And then my computer's here, and all this stuff is here. So, camera. Hello, sir, please work. Sir? Are you working? Okay. Alright, that's cool. You seem to be okay. Let me recalibrate one time. Actually staring is where I'm gonna stare. Nope. It just constantly thinks I'm blinking. Why is that? Why do you think I'm blinking all the time? Is it because I'm wearing the forbidden glasses? Is that why? See, here's the problem. Here's the problem. My old webcam, much better at detecting the forbidden. I am wearing the forbidden glasses, and for some unknown reason, also hello, Rena. For some unknown reason, I'm trying out. God, I'm trying out this AR kit iPhone thingy. It's not. It doesn't seem to notice my mouth moving, which is odd. Like, why do you... What am I supposed to think about this? Do I move you closer? Is that what I do? This is why I thought maybe I needed the backlight, because it doesn't even seem to capture my frowning anymore, which is a problem for me, because that's the whole reason that I did this. Yeah, there is a sensitivity setting, but the problem is I can see with my normal moving, like my mouth movements, it fluctuates only between 0.000 and like 0.0, like sort of 0.2, right? Whereas normally I had seen it and tracked this thing, it would go all the way up to like 1. So the movements are very subtle, which is kind of disappointing. I think the tracking is just not working the way I want it to, which means I'm gonna do some more fiddling, which is the whole point of the stream. More fiddling. All right, I'll just have to move this thing where it needs to go. That seems to be better. I guess I could put it like right there behind my head. I think the biggest problem I'm gonna have with this, right, is I really did want it somewhat out of the way, because I push this back all the time. So I don't want to have to recalibrate this every time I stream. Sounds like a total pain in the butt. But I'm not really left with many options here, besides just go back to webcam. But going back to webcam also seems like struggle bussin'. So let me just get this thing. Why is the stand not moving? Hello. Please, boom stand, do your job. I am requesting that you do the thing that I purchased you to do. That'd be good. All right. It may also just be too far from my face, which would be a problem because there's just no way to get it closer. There is simply no space for it to be any closer than it is. But let's try recalibrating, I guess. Okay, so what if it really wants to blink? All right, let's have a little look. Let's have a look-see as to blink sensitivity. What if I just drop you down? What if I drop you down to nothing? And then I just increase the brow sensitivity. Does it seem to do anything? Okay. That's better. That's definitely better. Yeah, alright. So eye open sensitivity 100 was that. 0 is this. Oh, 0 is like there's just no middle ground. So let's try 72. I look a little drunk. I look somewhat. That's a bit questionable. How about 60? I do look wasted. I look a little like I've had a bit too much, right? Um and there's a lot of blinking. So the problem is I want something that's like it'll recognize that my eyeballs are open and also that they're a little closed because there is something in between these. Well, this is my default face. I don't know why it randomly jumps to negative 0.9, I guess is my big problem. It somewhat arbitrarily decides the negative 0.1 rather. This is why I think better lighting is probably important. For these reasons. If I max this out, what happens? Yep, if I max it out, we don't jump nearly as badly, but I'm like permanently sleepy or wasted. I would love some middle ground here. I look like I'm about to say, would you like to go to the beach, bruh? And so this is not it either. A lot of fiddling to be had. A lot of fiddling to be had. This is a bit, it's a bit goofy. It's a bit silly. Yeah, I think there must surely be. All right, let me turn the light on above my head. All right, does that help at all? If I point this light bulb directly at my face, does that help whatsoever? Wow, it's worse. Incredible. Why is it worse? Why are you worse? Oh dear. Well, I guess we'll come back to that. We can come back to that. Okay. Let me see if I say a sentence. Let me also reset this number down to 0. Why do you not recognize that I'm frowning anymore? That's what I want to know. That's the whole reason I bought into this, because you recognize that I was capable of frowning. What? Why don't you recognize that I frown? This is very strange. I was very excited because it recognized that I could frown. And now it doesn't seem to want to recognize that I'm capable of frowning. Why is that? Okay, what if I just hold this in my hand and I bring you here, right here to my face. I'm gonna try this again. What the heck? This is unfair. I feel cheated. Hmm. Very weird. Very weird. Very, very odd. Alright, I'm gonna bring you up all the way. I'm confused. I tested this literally last night to see if I could frown or not, and apparently I can't frown anymore. I wonder why that is. Why did it suddenly change its mind and decide that no, frowning is not possible. Frowning is illegal. I don't recognize that you can frown anymore. I find that strange, odd, peculiar. I find it a little odd. What if I'm like all up here? My mouth is not open there. I see. I think it's a skill issue. I think that my ability to frown is sort of a skill issue. In some part. Apparently I don't know how to frown. That might be possible. It might be possible. The webcam is having a spasm. I'm using my iPhone. And so the reason that I'm doing this is the iPhone has the facial recognition technology. So it has supposedly, theoretically, better tracking in a lot of ways, right? It has some iOS only features, and it's kind of a recommended thing for a lot of people. So you just get more out of it. And I just ditched my webcam, and the reason I ditched my webcam was because my webcam does not register me frowning at all, period. Right? It does not recognize that I'm able to frown. And so I really wanted the ability to frown. And if I can't frown, then what's the point, I suppose? What's the point, I wonder? Indeed. What's the point, TBH? I guess part of the problem is that I frown by just pursing my lips a little bit. And that's a very similar motion to smiling, I guess. Just angle. But it's odd. I find it odd because it did recognize my frowning. I didn't frown in a special way yesterday. It just did recognize that I am able to frown. So what if we change the angle up a little bit more again? That is a little weird. That is a little weird. I wonder why that would be. That is odd. I don't know why the streaming PC versus gaming PC would matter if you're using the same like webcam hardware. But who knows? Not me. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder. Two PCs are different operating systems. I see. I see. That is an interesting difference. Yeah, what if I just tweak this? Windows 11 Pro is streaming, Windows 1 is Windows 10 Home. I mean, there are different drivers and stuff as well, perhaps. So maybe it has to do with it. Who knows? Who knows? Hmm. I just want to be able to frown and speak. Well. Well. Well, well, well. This is a bit of a problem. Let me turn this back off. I am not gonna get flashbanged. Okay. I'm gonna take a drink of water here, I think. Drinking water is important. Oh, yes, the good old flashbang. Oh. Oh dear. Has it just given up on mouth tracking entirely now? Are you just too far away? Is that the problem? You seem to recognize that my mouth is moving, you just don't seem to care. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I can make noises, but when I actually talk, it doesn't seem to give a hoot. Why is that? Why do you not give a hoot? Why do you not care when I talk? Is it distance? I cannot put this phone up against my face. Ugh, man. The lip sync when you talk. Yeah, I would say this isn't like perfect, but it was at least decent enough on the webcam. I was hoping for some improvements in some areas, and right now it just seems like that is just not happening. I'm not really sure what the right fix for it is. Besides apparently suffering. Like, could bring you closer here? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so I guess if I have it right there, nope, that's still, it's still not great. And now it's just kind of in the way of one monitor. I had some hopes here. I did. I dared to dream. And perhaps that was my fault. Daring to dream. Daring that things would be different. You know, tech gives you logical thoughts about how things work. So here's the problem. I can draw this out again. I can draw this out very, very goofily. Here's the difficulty. So here's my desk. Right, here's my desk. My computer takes up this section. I have a monitor here. I have a monitor here. And then this whole section here is taken up by monitor and keyboard, and this monitor is on an arm stand, right? So that's my desk setup. The problem is where I put this phone. Because from what I understand, most people will do this. They'll have their monitor kind of like in the back here, and they'll put their phone like right here, and they'll like lift their monitor like this, right? And then their keyboard will be here and they're fine, right? And this is kind of their desk, right? Looking at it from the front. I just bought a clamp. So I just put the clamp, I put the clamp right here, the boom stand, or whatever it's called. And so right now, the phone is like up here. It's like up in Narnia, above my monitor. Right. And I adjust this is what I'm trying to set up and get working. Because I think most people put theirs there, but I simply cannot do that because my monitor is floating off of the ground. And it is floating off of the ground because it is a tablet and I need to be able to draw on it and also use my keyboard. So all of this space right here is very important. I cannot reach forward. And I cannot do the tablet setup where the tablet is like, the tablet is here and the keyboard is here. And my hands are like this. I was doing this for a while and I got some serious wrist pain. So yeah, I think I'm kind of cooked. I'm not exactly sure how to fix this problem. But this is the problem that I'm trying to fix. Because I would like to get some tracking figured out as is possible. From what I hear, sometimes this stuff works well if like the phone is pointed underneath, but obviously my phone cannot be underneath me. point it up because there's just not space. So, I mean, if I get this figured out, I'll let you know what I find out, but I'm just trying to figure out why is it not functioning well with this. So, going back into the settings. We'll turn up mouth open sensitivity. Let me turn that up all the way. Okay. That seemed to help. I turned it up to 100%. So, okay. And then what if I turn up mouth smile sensitivity to 100% as well? Oh, it's like over maxed. What if I turn this all the way down? So default is like 0.2. Okay. 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 I would move this up a little bit to like so this one maxes out at like 0.6 now, huh? There's some tweaking to be done here. This is semi-promising though. I'll move this up a little bit more. I still can't frown. I think is the biggest problem. I still can't really frown, but if it's comparable to what I had before, that seems good. So, okay. Define frown. Yeah, all right. Here you go. I'll show you what I mean. What do you mean I can't copy paste? Cease this. Right. Right, that's not gonna work because I set the color to white. I'll just open up Clip Pseudo Paint. It's fine. It's fine. Vulture Quiet Move Main. Thank you. You're the best. There's this value right here. This one. And depending on where this value is, this is what your face tracking software thinks are you smiling or not, where like 0.5 is neutral, right? I have it set very low now, and it seems to have essentially put the default down, but yeah, I can't curve my mouth downward. I just don't frown that way. Right? I frown like this. Here, I'm a here, you know, I'll just put this on multiply so you can actually see what I'm drawing. I frown like this. I'm this kind of frowner. Right? And unfortunately, that's not too far from this. So, I get doomed. I get doomed by the software. It does feel as though, well, I have the mouth open sensitivity to 100%. So, I'm very much I'm this kind of frowner. I don't know anyone. I don't know even how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if it's even possible. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Mouth open. Why are you punking me? Why are you trying to punk me right now? Why is mouth open punking me yet again? Hmm. 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 So if I put the sensitivity up to max, well, it's weird. It's definitely a little odd. I think I prefer like 40-ish. Is that gonna work? I can still smile. And max smile for me is I guess 0.8. And max frown for me, let me just change the ranges. I think that's just what I have to do. I have to change the ranges a little bit too. There, I can frown now. I can at least go neutral. How deep can my eyebrows go? Why are we at 0.2? Oh, I can change the brow sensitivity. To nothing. Alright, that was a mistake. I'm very expressive with my eyebrows normally. So let me just change the bottom of end of this to 0.1. That way. There we go. I can be more of a frowner. Is this even doing anything? Hold up. Oh, it did do something. Then does this do anything? Oh, this parameter literally does nothing. Cool. All right. A little frown wouldn't hurt. I agree. That's why on my old model I used to just tweak the default frown level, like where is, or rather the bottom, so that you would look more and more frowny by default. And I would change that depending on how I was feeling that day. Like I bring this up to 0.5, right? I'm frowny. That's the default now. We're frowners. But 0.5 is obviously too high. So I can do like 0.3. This is a pretty neutral, kind of morose. I can do like 0.25. This is probably fine. I don't know what iOS blink fix is. Let me look that up. What is iOS blink fix? What is that? Alright, that's not it. Yeah, everyone's face is very different, right? So these are parameters you gotta set for yourself. That's what we're doing. Vulture quiet move speaking. Thank you. You're the best. Why is mouth open being funny again? That's what I want to know. So like, what if I bring this down to 0.7? Okay, what happens if I do that? Is it just less, or is it just not picking up much of my mouth movement? This is being a bit aggressive. A bit aggressive. But maybe not aggressive enough. Well, if I bring this like this, what happens? I guess the problem is it thinks my default is something else. What else do I need to do? I think all of this is fine. Let me just recalibrate from here. Yes, streaming mode on. Thank you. Okay, so what if I just talk a little bit like this? Yeah, 0.1 is right. Okay. It's getting there. It's getting closer. It's getting a little closer. A little bit. A little bit. I would say that the face tracking from the webcam is just, it's just much better. It's just miles better, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why this is a little obnoxious for me. But you live and you learn. Live and learn. Hanging on for the edge of tomorrow. I would like the eye stuff to work a little bit better. Maybe I can tweak that again. Let me just program. I'm requesting your assistance in not messing this up for me. I'm gonna tweet this more. This is interesting. It seems to think that my iSmile right is not what it is. I guess this is why, if this is so bad, this is why people use voice to control their mouth movement. I personally don't, because I go, and I make noises a lot, and microphone configuration for your voice makes open your mouth, and I don't like that, obviously. I'm not one of those people. I'm definitely a hummer. Why are you being a little funny? It's being... So, eye open sensitivity is a little odd. Maybe I just put this on max and I just change this top value to like 0.2. But this is obviously not realistic, right? My eyes are not really like doing that. And you can't set a curve, right? You can't do this number where you're basically like, please map like this from, you know, make this section more aggressive and this section less aggressive or vice versa. That's not possible. So, yeah, we struggle in. And I look down a lot, I guess, is the other problem. Why are we TBHing, by the way? Yeah, I'm messing with the sliders. I set eye open sensitivity to max, and that's the thing that lets me actually get values like this. But it's like it's too much. I just don't know why. Well, what happens if I increase the blink sensitivity? It gets a little mad, is what happens. Why do I look drunk? What is this expression? What is that? I look like I'm scheming something. Right? Like I look like I'm about to tell you that it was all part of my secret plan. And that you're a peon. You're a miscreant. Flailing around in my web helplessly. And I must say I am not that character type. So what did I set eye open sensitivity to here? What was this? What did I set it to? Oh, I set it to like 62. Okay. Huh. Peculiar. Yeah, I would say I guess that there's a lot of differences. What is this smoothing value, by the way? Hold up. What is this value? V2 Studio smoothing value. What are you? Another parameter I can tune with. Smoothing. What is that? We'll make the movements less shaky, but we'll introduce lag. On iOS, you will most likely need very little smoothing. Liar. You lie to me. Yeah. Like just some interpolation in the middle of that, I guess. I guess that's max smoothing. This is no smoothing. 10 is probably fine, I guess. The default 10 is probably okay. All right. So my eyes can go big. Why do you max out at... Hold up. These are some interesting parameters. I'm gonna open the I'm gonna decrease eye open sensitivity some more. It's this weird thing. Vulture, quiet move main. Thank you. It's this weird thing where I have like, if I open sensitivity, right? This is 100. Let's say this is 0. The closer to this we get, it's like more lower values for the parameter, right? So I get more of like 0.06 to 0.12, right? And this is more medium. So with this, I get like 0.1 to 0.25, right? And these are good values, right? But the problem is here, if you get to like 0.09, it then immediately jumps to negative 0.09. There's nothing. You cannot have these values whatsoever. And so consequently, I'm left with less of a range to play with, and that kind of sucks. That's the struggle. That's the struggle bus. The struggle bus. Yeah, you guys are here. Maybe I should show off what I've been working on in the background. While you guys are here, I can give you guys a nice sneak preview of what I've been doing. Here, a gift. A gift. Here you go. It's a gift. Let me see. Boop. We're getting there. I didn't finish fully rigging this, obviously. But hee. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. That's the meme I'm working on in the background. Ideally, I can get that functioning. It shouldn't be too difficult, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, the values are all between like 0.25 for eye opening, 0.25 to like open my eyes up big, it's like 0.35. And now it's just closed. It doesn't seem to register that there's anything between 0.25 and nothing. I don't know why. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't get it. So, this is why I'm tweaking the eye-opening sensitivity more and more, in hopes. In hopes that this makes sense. It doesn't seem like it is. It may also be because I have a slight lazy eye, which would, you know, be an unfortunate reality of the situation. But there's not much I can do about that. It's not really much I can do about the reality of my physical body behind the screen. So we tweak, we hope for the best. We may too. We try calibrating again. Yes, streaming mode on, understood. For your situation, you just look tired or grumpy. Yeah, that's the 9-hour RBF grind, right? Hmm. I wish it wasn't so sporadic, right? It really feels like it's jumping between values very rapidly. I think that's the thing that's frustrating me a lot. Is I wish it would stay a bit more consistent with the lighting. I just really don't know what to expect here. I am not blinking, by the way, right now. Like, you know what? Maybe I should switch models and we can see whether or not I can even blink. Can I wink? Let's find out. Let's find out together. Let's find out together. Hmm. Change model to this one. Why do you look like that? What is this expression that you're making? Concerning. Not being able to wink is a problem for me. I'm a big winker. I do that thing that people do. I guess I'm really just trying to decide whether or not it's even worth it, right? Like, does this even help me? Does this even help me? Or is this worse? Is the tracking worse than my webcam? Because it would kind of suck if that was the case. Big yawn. Excuse me. Excuse. It doesn't seem to recognize my individual blinks either. Why? Like, it kind of does, it kind of doesn't? I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's go back. Okay. This seems semi-functional. This seems functioning, kind of. Okay. If I turn my head left and right, it's still doing the wiggle. Still doing. This is the biggest problem I had. Turn my head left and right causes my chin to snap upwards. I do not know why. My body is not it's not rotating that much, I promise. I don't really understand it, honestly. Every time I stop paying attention, I turn into a fake drunk, apparently. I wonder what that's about too. This is ridiculous. This is a lot. Something about this is a little odd. I'm checking. This is just me moving my head left and right. And it seems to think that my whole face is It's not this one. What is the parameter that's messing with me? Face lean? Okay. That's a little better. Yep, up and down is gonna do up and down. Left and right is normal. Lean. Lean is what's trolling me, I guess. Okay, I can shake my head now. I can nod. I can shake my head. I can try not to look like a drunkard. How do I fix that? How do I stop looking like a drunk? It's just the reality of the situation, I suppose. I guess it's one of those things of like, wish I had better tracking. Tried to get better tracking. Better tracking is trolling me. Why is my mouth not moving again now? Ah. Ah. Ah, man. Well. Well. I don't really know what to say besides oof. Like, oof. Big oof. Big ol' oof. What does one do in this situation except go oof? Oof. Can I do the whole wiggle? Kind of? Why does it suddenly act like it's losing tracking on me? Sometimes it feels like that. It feels like it's just suddenly decided, actually, up. Never mind, sorry, I lost tracking. Did you? Did you lose tracking? A mystery. A mystery. I hope this is acceptable. Do you not have eye track? Oh my god, it doesn't have eye tracking. Is that right? Do you not have eye tracking? I'm looking right at you. Okay, it does have what appears to be piss poor eye tracking. Oh my lord, it's piss poor eye tracking. Okay. Alright. What do I do about this? How do I solve this particular issue? Did I lose tracking again? What's going on? What is going on? This feels like a mess. Am I crazy for saying that? It feels not good. What did I get out of this actually? What did I get out of this? I got nothing? I mean, practice, yeah, but like in terms of actual results, right, for my tracking, I don't I don't seem to frown much better than I did before. The XY eye tracking isn't any better. The blinking eye tracking isn't any better. The other stuff just seems same. It seems very same. So I'm kind of at the conclusion, having spent an hour tweaking it, that like this is worse. And maybe I need to do some more with it, and maybe I need to improve the lighting. But right now it just feels worse. And I don't think that like vBridger or whatever is gonna fix that, because I can see the parameters and I can see it doesn't capture like XY movements for the eyes as well as something else does. So yeah, I think the conclusion is that was $20 wasted. This is my conclusion. But I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna be in this game for a while. And there may come a day when I get, oh, you know what? No, I have the config selected just fine. Oof. There may come a day when I have a different room set up and different lighting set up or something, and it'll probably be better at that time, but I think this is kind of a wash, honestly. I think this is a wash. So tough. Not much I can say about that other than tough. um I thought it would be better. It wasn't. Lesson learned. I will try that again some other time. It wasn't all a waste because now I have a boom stand for my phone, and I'm sure I can do something with that. So that's fine. You live and you learn. You may too. Can't win them all. Well, I wanted to get rid of this webcam. You just cannot win them all. So let me plug this guy back in. And do some finagling. Here we go. Let me do some finagling. Okay. First of all, camera. I'll turn off the USB connection. I will turn on the camera. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to make a copy of this. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make a copy of this model. And I will just make a direct copy of it. And I will paste it. And I will call it iOS version. Alright, that's what I'll do. So that I can save all the configs I just set up. For a time when I return to this, then I can do it on the other model instead. Now we gotta go back to this. I gotta reset everything. So, let me just go back and fuck with everything again. What were these stupid numbers before? By God, I made a mistake. I really should have made a copy beforehand. Oopsie. Oopsie. Well, we'll go by vibes. We'll go by vibes. We can go entirely by vibes. Alright, it's fine. Vibes, vibes, vibes. This can go back to 1 and 0 because that tracks my eyebrow movements just fine. The mouth smileys can change. To like here, it's probably fine. And this is a bit aggressive, so what did I have this at before? Probably 0 and 1. Probably 0 and 1. Probably. Let me smooth that out a little bit. Okay, is that better? Maybe it's a little better. Maybe. It's not worse. It's not worse. I'll say that much. It's not worse. Yeah, this is fine. This is probably acceptable to me. Acceptable. I didn't make any changes to these values, so I guess we're back to normal, more or less. Let me just tweak the mouth open parameter just a little bit. Clean off the bottom edge. Okay. What else needs to be done? I need to, I guess, test out advanced lip sync again. Okay. It does recognize. It does seem to recognize some things. So that's cool. That's good for you. Recognizing these things, that's important. This will delete all parameter mappings that use the following Live2d parameter outputs. It'd be cooler if you didn't. It would be much cooler if you didn't. Well, there's still an answer. Mouth open. Voice volume plus mouth open. We can combine these things together. Nice. And then mouth smile. Voice frequency plus mouth smile. We can combine these things together. Now if I talk while my mouth is covered, it makes a best guess approximation, I guess. It's not great. It's really kind of okay. It's not great. It's not great. It's not amazing. But it seems to guess. However, if I go, yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. I'm not convinced. I'm still not convinced, unfortunately. So I could be convinced with like mouth smile though. Maybe. Nah, I'm still not really convinced with that either. So you win some, you lose some. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? We made it through. Well, that was 2 hours spent on that. What time is it? 10:30. 10:30. 10:30. Wow. Yeah. I really do hope that I can figure out better tracking, because I would like better tracking. Currently, I'm not satisfied with where I'm at, and I feel like it could be better. It could be better. Could be much better. But it could be a lot worse too. So, you know, it's not like I despise it with every fiber of my being. It's just it could be better. And I'm aware of that. I'm cognizant of this fact. That said, I don't know if I have it in me to do any Live2d stuff tonight, honestly, so my head hurts. I have an 8 a.m. meeting tomorrow. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna call it here. I know this is a shorter, just 2 hour stream, short for me, but I think we're done. I think we're done. We're gonna mess around, and I made sure that I got online to mess around and work on this thing, so we're gonna call it. So here's my outro, I guess. Alrighty, that'll be it for me tonight. Have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, night, whatever you're up to, whatever you're doing. Have a good one, and I will see you next time. I am going to send you guys over to Sloth, the Sloth. You guys know Sloth. And what will our raid message be? Our raid message will be Rebel Scum, because he's playing Star Wars. Rebel Scum raid. What's the this is the follow free emote? This. Alright? Okay. Alrighty. I'm sending you guys off. Have fun. Be nice to Sloth. Take care of yourselves. And good night. Have a good rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourselves. And bye-bye.